Hello everyone, I've got something different to show you today. I have here the Ohuhu gift box set, which is huge and filled with fun and neat goodies. So, if you enjoy drawing with markers or know someone who would love such a gift, this box will probably interest you. You can find this gift box on Ohuhu's website or Amazon, and I'll leave links in the description so you can check it out. The box itself is very big, compact and durable. It's so nice that I ended up using to keep most of my art supplies, so everything is more organized. Inside the box you will find one file folder that contains quite a few sticker sheets from several artists, all properly credited so you can find them and their art online. Inside the file folder there are also 16 coloring sheets for you to color. One marker pad with 60 sheets for you to create your own illustrations, a pack of 8 Fineliners, a nice pouch that contains 72 alcohol markers, and 2 swatch cards so you can swatch every single marker and use it as reference when drawing or coloring. The package also comes with a beautiful paper bag. You can use it to pack the box inside of it before gifting it to someone. As you can see, this gift box comes with everything you need to start drawing with markers. But more on that later. Let's see each item in more detail. Starting with our markers, you'll get 72 alcohol markers from the, this is very hard to say, Ohuhu Honolulu series, plus a colorless blender. Each marker has 2 different tips, brush and chisel, which personally is my favorite combo. Although I'm not too experienced with markers, I like the versatility of the brush. It allows for different kinds of strokes as you draw or color, while the chisel tip allows for broader strokes and to draw straight lines more easily. The main question when getting markers for the first time is usually whether you should buy water or alcohol-based. Alcohol-based tend to be more expensive but are more forgiving. They are also quite easier to blend together as well, but they do easily bleed through paper if you don't have a thick marker pad such as the one that comes with this box. Inside the pouch, however, you'll find some extra items such as a soft plastic sheet. Simply put this plastic sheet underneath the paper you're drawing on and the ink won't bleed through it. Along with this sheet, you'll also find 2 swatch cards that you can use to swatch every single marker. These cards are organized by color name with several squares so that you can fill each color accordingly. Many artists prefer to swatch their markers on their own sketchbooks or the paper they usually use, which is a good idea. But I think it's always a good exercise to test all the colors using the swatch card. This way you can get familiar with the markers and you'll also have a quick and easy place to search for the colors you have and choose what you want to use. Overall, the 72 markers give you a big range of colors, however, there are not a lot of pastel tones. Pastel tones tend to be easier to work with for beginners, and as you get more familiar with using markers, you can then start using bolder color palettes. For that reason, I feel this gift box fits better someone who's somewhat familiar with coloring markers but is in need of an upgrade. Let's move on to the Fineliner drawing pens. Inside the box, you'll find a pack with 8 Fineliners from Ohuhu. These Fineliners have different sizes, starting with 0.05 all the way to 1, plus 1 pen with a brush tip. It is very common to use Fineliners when working with markers, draw the line art with those pens, and then color it with the markers. However, you can also do full pieces using just these Fineliners. At the beginning, it's good to start with a pack such as this one, so you can get familiar with different tip sizes and learn what you like to use the best. Some artists like to use a variation of the Fineliners in their works, while others rather use just 1 or 2. So after trying different pens and deciding on a favorite, you can then focus on just that one and replace it whenever the ink runs out. I was unaware that Ohuhu had their own sets of Fineliners and I'm rather pleased with this one. Moving on to the paper pad, I have to say I'm very happy with it. It has a very nice format, about 225mm per 210mm, giving the pad a squared format which I enjoy drawing on. It's spiral bound and each paper sheet can be easily detached from the pad, so you can then hang your pieces, sell them or even give them to someone else. The paper itself is quite thick, specifically 200 GSM, and quite smooth to the touch. The 60 sheets can fit a lot of art, but unless you're just sketching ideas, I wouldn't recommend drawing on the front and back of the page. The ink from the markers will be visible on the back of each page. They won't, however, bleed through several pages, at least not with the amount of drawing I've done so far. The pad also comes with another plastic sheet roughly the same size as each page, so you can use it to protect your pages. I've tested drawing with and without the sheet, and both the sheet and the next page have been saved from bleeding ink and kept very clean. Overall, I'm very happy with this pad and I'm planning on using it often, even if it's just for drawing experiments. Finally, the sticker sheets and coloring pages. I think they're a very good addition since it gives some cute goodies and also lets you discover new artists that you might be interested in following and seeing more of their art. It's a good effort that gives us a sense of community and connection with other artists. I also really like the addition of the coloring pages since this can be a good starter point when using markers. It is less overwhelming this way, just pick a color scheme, a few markers and start painting. Even if you want to create your own pieces, it can be a nice change of pace to just relax with a bit of coloring. There are several different designs to choose from as well as different themes, so you can choose whichever you're feeling like coloring at the moment. And now for the biggest question. Who would enjoy this gift box? This is a great and fun box, however, I wouldn't recommend it for a total beginner. It can feel too overwhelming or even too expensive for someone who's just testing the waters of marker art. Personally, I think this is a better fit for an artist who's dabbled with markers before but is looking for an upgrade and to take this medium more seriously. If you haven't picked up markers before, I instead recommend you to grab a small marker set of colors you like and give them a go. I also think that this could be a good fit for someone that enjoys journaling and takes it very seriously. The markers and fineliners are great for decorating the pages, for example, as well as the stickers and even the coloring pages. Even the pad can be used as a journal. Overall, I think this gift box is worth the money if you're looking for an upgrade of your tools, are in need of most of the items inside this box, and like the color palette of this specific marker set. If, on the other hand, you just need something specific, then it's better to search for specific marker sets or fineliners you need separately. Tell me what you think of this gift box in the comments, subscribe for more videos, and as always, keep on drawing!